Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Yeah, I managed to get working on the bike today, which feels good, must admit, as it has been so long. Uh, Before I start, I just want to say thank you to Cars Q here, Adrian Lawrence, Tess Pick, and Daniel Eisbeck. Not sure how to pronounce your surname. But yeah, thank you very much for replying to my last video and your comments. It's really kind of you to say so. Um, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but one of you said about meeting up at Jolly's on the first ride. Yeah, that is really nice, and that'd be great. Would be great. Hopefully get a few XRVs out. Um, so right, yeah, what have I done today? Let's go through it. I have put on my rear braided brake line. The brake line was resting against the swing arm because these brackets are really for the bigger pipes, the originals, but even they sit on the swing arm, and I didn't really want it wearing through. So what I've done is got some rubber pipe. This was my neighbour Ian's idea. The sort of two of us came up with the idea between us. Sorry, drilled a three millimeter hole through the back of the bracket for a little white cable tie to go in, and the cable tie just wraps around this pipe. I think it's coolant pipe, possibly. It's 9mm inner diameter and 15mm outer diameter. I think Ian said it's 3/8 or something inner diameter. So we've done that on both the brackets, and that just keeps the brake line off of the swing arm. And then at the back of the swing arm, where the pipe does lay on the swing arm back there, then we've just put a longer piece of pipe with a couple of cable ties, and then I just put some clear silicon sealant just around this edge just to keep that in place, because obviously that's going to be rubbing against this swing arm the whole time. So it's just a bit of protection. And it doesn't actually stick out. It sounds like an awful idea, but yeah, looks all right to me. Quite pleased with that. They're hell brake lines, by the way. I did put up the links in my last video, so if you look in the description, you get the links for that. All my videos, or at least all my recent ones, do have the links for everything I've fitted. I've also put on my new handlebars and my handlebar pad. I put up the link for the handlebars from Rugged Roads in my last video. I will do the same for the pad. I think I'm gonna have to look for it. I think it's from Team You or somewhere. I don't know, China. Those handlebars, if you noticed on the link there for the RDO4 and the RDO7, the RDO3 handlebars are a different part number. These are my old ones. You can tell the difference in the colour. I just couldn't get that colour right. But I'll just try and hold this correct. When you offer them up, they are exactly the same rise and sweep. There's it's very hard to hold it still one hand, but yeah, they are exactly the same. So if you do need handlebars for the RDO3, just order the RDO4, RDO7 ones from Rugged Roads. And the front braided brake line, the original is metal. It goes from pipe to metal. It goes from pipe to metal around here in brackets. Yeah, the new braided line doesn't have any metal parts in it. It's just one continuous line. So we just need to get a couple of P brackets to go in there to hold this in place. I've used the original rubber in the holder there, or in the bracket, sorry. And then just comes down into that. So yeah, at the moment, obviously that's not run properly. I've just got to sort that out. But I've got to say, that face does make me laugh. That's why she's called Bugs. Just a big old bug eyes. And also I put on the new radiator grills. Again, I'll put the links up. They do look lovely. It's hard to get a good light in here because my lights are terrible in my garage. All I needed to do was the holes for the 2 bolts didn't quite line up. The top was about 2mm short of allowing the bolt to go in. So I just got a circular file, cylindrical file, and just fold it out a little bit. Only took about 30 seconds, and it was just enough to make it slot in. Yeah, really pleased with those. So yeah, she's starting to get there. I did want to get the carburetor on today, but I just didn't really get around to it. I ended up mucking around because when I went to fit the front brake line, I realised that my front reservoir was a bit tatty and needed painting. So I've just given it a quick lick, and it's quick lick of paint rather. Didn't just lick it. And yeah, just hanging up there to dry. So that is about it. But it just feels good to be working on it again. I mean, it's been 2-3 months, I think. Oh, and Steve Homer, thank you very much for pointing out that my snails are on the wrong way. They're meant to be, that part's meant to be at the bottom. Yeah, I just put the wheel on. No, yeah. But just letting me know, mate, 'cause I probably would have left it like that and just forgotten or not realised. I do know Steve, by the way. He's been giving me loads of help with this. He's such a great source of knowledge when it comes to parts and what will work off of other bikes. So yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to him as well as Ian. Yeah, between the pair of you, I don't really need to do that much, to be honest. But yeah, she is. This panel has really started to fade again. I just heated it up with a hot air gun, and it came out really nice. But over time, it's just started to slowly go back to faded. So I'll have to give that another go. I do have a spare one here that I bought on eBay, but someone had hand painted it with emulsion paint, and trying to get that paint off is so difficult. Because obviously you can't use nitromors or anything because it's plastic. So I've been having fun with that. And yeah, that is about it. Got the old side stand on, painted all that. I just painted that with Hammerite. That's come out all good. Same with the foot pegs. We'll just see how it goes. You know, if I need to replace parts, I'll get them powder coated. I will do it at a later date. Oh, this is so smooth. Lovely. Yeah, getting excited now. Oh, and I dropped my bodywork off to be repaired and sprayed. It's unfortunately not going to be ready until the end of May, which is quite a wait, but that's a good sign to me because it means the guy's busy and booked up. And once I've picked it up, I will try and do a video of me collecting it if I can, but I will definitely be telling you about the guy who's painting it once it's finished. Don't want to, you know, tempt fate. But yeah, so that is it for today. So thank you very much for watching. I've got to stop covering the camera. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thanks again for all the comments, and to everyone who's followed me lately as well. It is really appreciated. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care.